Okay, let's turn from there to our good news today story, and that is a pretty special one. It's a historic moment for Indian Scrabble lovers as a 14-year-old Scrabble prodigy. Madhav Gopal Kamath has won the 2025 World Youth Scrabble Championship in Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur. With this victory, Madhav becomes the first Indian ever to claim a major global Scrabble title, a Delhi teen competing with 218 players from 18 nations to win that big prize. And guess who's joining us as our special guest today? Madhav Gopal Kamath, India's first World Youth Scrabble champion. Madhav, congratulations. Tell us what it takes to become a Scrabble champion. For those of us who play Scrabble but are not world champions at it, what's made it so special? I'm told you started playing it at the age of 6.
Yes, that's correct. So the first thing it takes is a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication to the game. It's not as easy as just reading a bunch of books or reading the dictionary. It takes quite a bit of dedicated effort and practice and studying. But the other thing you need to do is just enjoy the game as much as you can, because the more you enjoy it, the more you'll be able to play it and the better you'll get at it as a result.
But Madhav, you're a school student, you've got school studies, exams. How many hours a day do you practice? Do you need to practice Scrabble day after day to become a world champion? And who do you practice with?
Yeah, so I practice for about half an hour to 1 hour a day. That's the minimum I try to do a day. And I practice mostly by myself, so there's online apps and programs for it. So I'll practice by myself, but I'll also play games with my father, who's also a Scrabble player, and with some of the other kids from India who play Scrabble.
You know, we've seen people compulsively playing games now, all these online games, Wordle, Sudoku, but Scrabble is a bit of an old world game. So what made you take to Scrabble? What is it about Scrabble that excites you so much?
So Scrabble might be seen as an old world game, and in a way it is, because each individual game of Scrabble can take up to an hour, but it's still very fast paced, it's very mind sport focused, so in that sense it's quite similar to chess, and it's at the intersection of English and maths, which are two of my most favorite things.
And are there lots of
like
young
how it combines strategy and just knowing.
And like we have chess clubs, do we have lots of Scrabble clubs across the country? Are you playing with people of your age, or do you end up playing with, say, people like me in their 60s?
So there's a wide variety of people of ages playing Scrabble, but yeah, the majority would be adults. It's still not that common amongst kids. So there are definitely other kids, but that's not that concentrated. And yeah, there are Scrabble clubs all over India, but mostly situated in metro cities. So Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore have very active clubs. The majority of members would be adults, but there are a good number of children, and that's increasing.
Can I ask you, give us two of the highest scoring, hard to play words in Scrabble. What for you are some of the hardest words? What were some of the words that helped you win the world championship?
So yeah, there's a lot of archaic,
you remember any of them?
Obscure words that you have to play. So a lot. Yeah, so I think the funniest or the weirdest word in a way that I played was the word cow tree. It's a specific type of tree that has some relation to a cow, but it's an interesting word, yeah.
Cow tree. Okay, I'm going to tell you one as I end.
The word is literally
Do you know, I'm going to ask you a question, Madhav. Do you know what is the highest scoring word ever possible in Scrabble?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, I do know that one. It's oxyphenbutazone. It's a chemical, but
that's right. The highest scoring word ever possible in Scrabble is oxyphenbutazone for 1,778 points. But Madhav, you made us proud as India's first ever Scrabble champion. May you take your sport to greater heights. And it's great to see India right there on the Scrabble map. Thanks very much, Madhav, for joining me on the show tonight.